So, we did some silent reading, right? We did some 10 minutes of that. That's a little bit of quiet time. We usually have quiet time after lunch, but we just decided to read a little bit today. So can anyone remind me, readers, you guys are all readers, what is a good way that helps you to read? Does anyone have a way that helps them read better, maybe, to become a good reader? Adrian?
It's like when you read, the letters get inside your head and then you can write better. When you read, the letters are inside your head.
The letters.
So you can write better like automatically.
So Audrey and Elisa, remember when someone is talking, we're paying attention to them, okay? We're being respectful. Remember, that's part of our class charter. Okay, so let's keep that up. Yes, Alex?
So sometimes it helps me with reading is to just have a reading buddy.
A reading buddy, good. Yeah, so that might help you read together with someone and keep each other on task to make sure you guys are reading together. That's good. It's a good one. Elise?
Me too. The thing that's helped me to read
Person
better,
next to that, please.
is I'm with my little teddies and I'm with my
Your teddy bear?
my teddies
Okay. Maybe you have your teddy bear with you just to like keep you comfortable.
the thing that should keep you warm when it's cold. A blanket? No, but
Let him talk.
when you're sleeping, that's
Okay, good. Mila?
Read books like gold.
Read books like gold. Good. That's part of that's on our list, right? To make reading the best it can be. It's a good one. Carson A? Kay, sorry.
I just go somewhere where nobody is, and then I just go in my room, turn the lights off, and read with like a flashlight under the covers.
Oh, I used to do that. Like I would just read quietly in a secret spot and I would find like a nice, just the same way in a corner somewhere with a little flashlight, and it just makes it more fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes. You gotta
Like camping.
Yeah, like camping. It's a good one. Carson A?
I like making reading the best it can be is by reading in the dark and then getting like a flashlight and like some snacks.
Okay, so
And like
similar
make
to what
it
we said.
and then steal a bunch of pillows from the couch and blankets.
Yeah, so
And just like make it a bed tent
Yeah.
thing that I can sleep in.
Very good. So just like what we said, right, making it just a fun space for you and cozy, kind of like what Elise said too. Okay, so I know some of you guys have your reading logs at home, right?
Yeah.
So has anyone filled out the reading logs a little bit? Someone?
Every day I read it.
Oh, just raise your hand if you have. Just show me. Just show me. Yeah. Oh, Emma, have you been reading your reading logs? Yes.
I forgot to log in time.
That's okay. So I just wanted to remind you guys. So when we read a book, right, I want you to remember to write it in the reading log. And remember how we do it is you write the date, right? The date, I don't have it with me, but the date, you write the book that you read, and then what else? Does anyone else remember? The page.
The page.
Anna?
The page.
The page.
Where do we write the name of the book? Like at the top, really small?
There should be a part of the chart. If it doesn't, it should
Books
say.
that you loved?
It should say title of book, I think.
No.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
It does, right?
I don't have it.
Yeah, a little gray border and like has 4 or 3 lines.
Or just write it at the top.
Yeah, that's a 4.
Well, you have to write the title.
Oh
So,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't have it with me, but if it doesn't say it, then you just write the date, the page that you started on, right? The page that you started on, the page that you ended on.
Wait, you have to write the page that you started.
Yeah. And then you can see how much you've read. So from that. And the challenge, I just want to challenge you all to read a little bit more than you did the day before. or a little bit more than you did
Yeah,
before. It's okay if it's, you know, you read a lot and then some days you read a little less if you had maybe a lot of activities, because I know you all have after school activities that day. But if you can try to read a little bit more, like even 1 page more than you did before, then you can become a better reader. Yeah. So that's what I try to do.
sometimes I do that.
So,
What if you get to like, you keep getting like one more page in each day, and then you have no book that's like that many pages, and then you go through like 15 different books? What if you
I don't know, like so you should read as much as one book as you can, right? Because if you read a little bit of every single book, are you really getting a lot out of the one book that you had?
Yeah.
Not really, right? Even with reading books, so I want you to turn and find someone near you, next to you, make eye contact with them, look at them, and talk about maybe what book that you've been reading so far, and what you liked about it. Tell them one thing that you liked about the book that you've read so far. Okay?
that it's kind sort of
Anna?
scary.
Yep.
Like Bobby Mendoza's The World. No, you can't do that.
Quietly.
And I also have it's really some things welcome to
So I was teacher because I finished the book yesterday. I just no, I she lose
Right when you started.
How do you know when you started?
When you start reading.
I know, but like, how
Okay,
you
I want you to talk to each other
read like 20.
about what books you read.
In my 20 minutes,
And Harry Potter's
you know what's my own?
And so is Bobby Mendoza.
Okay. So, has anyone, can someone tell me maybe a book that they read? Can you
I
share?
think that partner.
Talk together. Press an A.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter?
And the Goblet of Fire.
That's a really good one. I actually, Miss Bridget and I, we were walking in, I forget where, it was like near Notre Dame, that area, and there was a shop, it was like a Harry Potter shop, and they had like all Harry Potter books, like all across the shop.
That is so lucky.
I'm talking. Okay. Anyone else like to share what book they read? Audrey?
I read a book. It's called The Worst Book in the World.
Oh my gosh, what was that about?
It's really a boring story,
Uh-huh.
but then there are 3 little characters: a spider, a gum, and a little like squirrel who comments the book.
No
So
way.
it makes it so funny.
That is really funny.
It's in French.
I want to look that up now. Like, that's like on my list. Mila?
There's this book that I got last year from the library shop. It's called The Wee Unicorn.
Oh, very cute. I love that. Anna, you have to calm down, calm down. If you have something to say, I will see you. You just gotta keep your hand up. Stay calm. Fatima, thank you.
I have 3 books.
You have 3 books. Can you tell me just one? Maybe your favorite out of the 3?
They're both the same.
I wrote this down. I just want one book.
Okay. The worst kids in the Sanitary Woods and the Complete Guidance.
Nice. Alex?
Captain Underpants.
Oh yeah, I remember that too. Elise?
It's a man that can go to the wall.
Elise's talking.
I don't know how to say it in English. It's about a man that can go to a wall.
Go to a wall.
Through?
Very nice. And then last one, Philip. What's a book that you've read?
I read a book has 100 and more pages, and that book is have a little story like to page 15, and it has challenge you. You read the story, and they have words to check, and you can write the word, repeat the word.
Oh,
And
very cool.
you can do the challenge that what this little paragraph is
Okay.
saying, and you write on the challenge, and have 3 challenge traits.
Very cool. So you have a book that you can also write in. That's really cool. And you said it was like what, more than 100 pages? That's pretty good. And I know for me, if I have a really thick book, I had a book that was it was actually called Hugo, something Hugo, and it was about a clock, about this boy that made a clock, and it was like this big. It was so big. Most of it was pictures, but I was still. It took me a while to read through.
Like how much?
Not 1 year, maybe like
Over a day?
maybe like a month. It took me a month, but that's because I read every day. I read it every day, so I went through it and through it. It was like this big. It was really thick.
So you read it every. So you read it the whole thing. You read it for
Yeah.
1 month.
But like,
Yeah, it took me a month.
was it like this? And like, which size? Like this?
So that was the width. That was how thick the book was. Okay. But also, listening to all of you and the books that you've read, they all seem like books that maybe similar ones that you've read. Like if you like mystery, do you just tend to read the same type of book that you like?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? So, but with books, Alex, with books, there's so many different types, right? Different genres. So genre is a type of book, right? So there's mystery, can anyone think of anyone other type of book that you like to read maybe? Fatima?
Small moment because I want to read the notes.
What was it?
Small moment.
Small moment book? Okay. Anna?
Quickly,
What kind of book?
volume books.
I want a style, like a type of book. Person?
I like history.
I like wimpy kid books.
Yep. So that is like a comedy. That's like
And
a so you like cartoon,
Yeah.
cartoon style books.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Anyone else have a different type? Olivia?
Big Day. Do you know the
Magical books. Magic Treehouse. Is that a
Yeah.
magical book?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Those are good. But that's the thing though. I want you to try to read something that you haven't read. So if you've always read Person K,
I haven't even finished the series yet.
yeah, if you've always read, that's good. You can finish it. But if you've always read cartoon style books, I want you to try to read something that's maybe like
I have
Literally.
read almost every
Magic.
book on earth.
I don't know about that. Maybe I haven't even read all the books. Philip,
Chapter book.
what was it?
Chapter book.
Chapter books. Yep, chapter books. But so genre is a type of book. So like something that makes you like curious, like adventure is a type of book. A lot of books are chapter books, but that's just one type. Okay, Mila?
Creepy books.
Creepy books. So like books that are maybe a little bit scary to
Like
read.
Goosebumps?
A lot.
That's
No,
the type.
more. More.
Yeah. So basically, if you do you read different types of books or do you only read creepy books? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want you to try to read other books too. Fatima?
The literary books.
Literary books. I don't know if that's really a genre because any book could have that, right? On the cover of it.
The literary ones.
Okay.
I've got one.
But yeah, so I just wanted to challenge you all to try to read a different type of book that you wouldn't usually pick up, right? Because that's also what we're gonna do throughout the school year. We're gonna read different types of books, books about history, science. Put your hand up. Put your hand up. I'm talking. History, science. It could be adventure, mystery. They could be funny ones. Okay.
Comedy.
So, as you can see our list here, can someone tell me what we have so far on the list? Turn around a little bit if you have to see better. To make reading the best it can be, I will, what's the first one that we have on our list? Kayla? Yep, find a good reading spot. So that's kind of like what some of us shared, right? we find like a spot maybe in our house that's cozy, helps us read really nicely. What's another one, Anna?
Talk about books.
Talk about books, right? What are we doing now? Talking about books, yeah, exactly.
Something on the truck.
Yep. Elise?
Choose a book.
Choose books I love, right? So you should always choose a book that you want to read. If you don't want to read it, it doesn't make it as exciting. And then, Elisa?
Read books like they're gold.
Read books like they're gold. Good. Remember Miss Spring yesterday? Was it yesterday? I forget. But we read part of Lily's Plastic Purse, right? And then we read it also like what? Started with a K.
Curmudgeon.
Curmudgeon, yeah. So curmudgeon is, what does a curmudgeon sound like? Kind of, right?
Like a grandpa.
Yeah, they read it really like not exciting, like it's super boring. What about reading like you're gold? Like it's gold. Fatima's raising her hand. Thank you. Like it's really cool, right? Like you're really excited, right? So when we read, it helps if you read it with expression. So what expression means? So kind of like when you're reading, right? And something exciting is going on. If there's an exclamation point, you should kind of talk like this, right? Like yay! There's woo! There's different types of sounds, right?
Oh yeah.
So you kind of read according to how the book is. Okay? So we're gonna add on to our list.
Like when she got her phone plastic purse.
So I want you all to think about something in your head. Think about something. What else is another good tip that we have so that we can read? Elisa, you have one already? What can we add to our list? To make reading the best it can be, what will you do?
If you're not happy, don't read. If you're happy, read.
So read maybe.
Because if you're not happy, you're going to think about the thing that made you not happy, and after you're not going to be concentrated on the book.
So, okay, so you're saying read when you're happy?
Yeah.
Well, you can also read when you're not happy, but it can make you happy.
Yeah.
Right?
Sometimes you can think about the one that made you mad, and after you're going
I
to
think-
read
Does
more.
anyone have a similar
Oh,
idea? I don't know how to.
Like if you like pick up a random book and you're having a bad day, and it's like a book that makes you sad, don't pick it up. So pick books that are exciting.
Pick books that are exciting. That's a good one. So I can say that. Pick exciting books. Can we say that, Elise? Is that okay? Pick
Yeah.
exciting books. Okay, perfect. I'll draw a little picture.
Yeah.
A little after. I want to get all the ideas out first. Alex, you have a good one?
You can have a plushy reading partner that's the shape of a dragon. Well, that's
How about let's just say get a reading partner. Yeah. Well, a reading partner can be anyone. It could also be the person next to you, right? It could be your destiny. Find a reading partner. I like that one. Do that. Anyone else have any other ideas? Maybe some tips? How about when should you read maybe? When can you read? Carson A. Kayla? Quiet time. You can read during quiet time, right? That's a good time to read. You're not doing anything much. You just, and when you're reading, you are quiet. So that's good. During quiet time. When else can you read? When's a good time for me to read my book? What do you think, Fatima?
After you go to bed.
After you go to bed? maybe before you go to bed, because after you go to bed you'll be sleeping. Right? So right before bed.
After I go to bed in the morning.
Oh, in the morning. Yeah, that works too. So read in bed. Can I say that? Read in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Read in bed. Does anyone else have a different time they like to read? Maybe. For today.
At night with my stuffies.
Yep. So
while
we have.
eating secret cold cookies.
So we have read in bed or read during quiet time. That's kind of similar. Carson K.
Okay, so when I sleep at night, I first close my eyes when I'm going to sleep. Then immediately when I close the door, I pull out a book and a flashlight and I start reading.
So finding
A comfy spot.
a comfy spot. Yeah, we have a find a good reading spot. Anna?
Being outside, listening to the rain.
Listen to the rain. Ooh, that's nice. So it kind of calms you down. Yeah. So we write that. Maybe read when it's raining.
I watch TV when it's raining.
So the straw won't cloud. Okay. Do we have any more? We're running out of ideas. Do we have any more? Carson A?
Yes, I have one.
Okay, can you share?
Read with something. If you read something that sounds like it will make you hungry, get something to eat first, then read it.
Oh, maybe you could have a snack while you're reading?
Yeah, like snack while you read. So then when something starts to get boring, you just keep reading, but you're eating a snack, so nothing is really boring.
Okay, that's a good one. I'll write that down. Okay, we have like 1 or 2 more spaces, but maybe we can fill up. Elise? Can you speak a little louder so everyone can hear? A calm song. Read while listening to music, maybe. That will help you calm down. That's kind of like similar to what Anna said when it's raining. Right? It helps you calm down. So, read when you're calm.
Read with care.
Read with care.
Like, don't rip the books apart after you.
Oh, okay, that's a good. So that's how we take care of our books.
Take care of books.
So take care. Yeah, take care of books. It's a good one. I like that.
We're running out of room here. We want to.
That's what you have another one?
Yeah. Reading in a fort.
Reading in a fort? Well, we kind of have a good reading spot. What else should we do with our books? Carson A?
You should read when there's nothing to do.
Read when you're bored?
Yeah.
Yeah, see that. Read when you're bored.
Make sure it's exciting.
Yeah.
Because I read really boring books.
Pick exciting books. Why? Because you can be more bored.
Bored.
I never say I am bored to my mom because then.
Yeah, that's a pretty good list I think that we have.
I never.
On my own
Carson.
time. But yeah, can someone just tell me something that they learned about reading? Just one thing. Just one thing. Fatima?
That reading can be fun.
That reading can be fun. That's a good one. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to tell you for reading. So now you can turn your attention to Miss Spring.